We are right now at Charles de Gaulle International Airport, and in this video we're going to give you a tour of Terminal 2F and Terminal 2E. Let's start the tour.
We are at Terminal 2F. What an incredible, confusing. There's 2F here, there's 2E across. We'll talk all about this once we settle. We are walking into the ticketing area. Terminal 2F looks quite massive.
Ooh.
This is the entry.
Yeah.
And check out all that. That's the arrival area. A lot of stores here. Here up top, you can see the counter numbers. 1, 2, 3 are on that side. This one terminal seems bigger than JFK Terminal 4, which is like a massive terminal for us. So on that side are check-in areas 4 through 7. Here's a closer look. Now, because we have our online boarding passes, we're just gonna go through security, which is right behind Alia, and then we'll pick this up once we're inside. But it's massive area with shops here and restaurants here as well. It's very early in the morning, so a lot of that is closed. But if you come here and you want to eat something before you go in, plenty of options. We are through security. We are walking towards gate F41 to 56. There was a kiosk coming. Let's check out what the kiosk says. So F21 to 36 is on the other side. Check out this building, by the way. How cool of a building is this? And take a look at the map. We are here looking at the map. This is all security. That's what we went through. Talk about security, by the way.
Very detailed.
Very thorough, very detailed.
Yeah.
They took all of our toiletries out from our see-through bags, put them in plastic bags, then they took the bag of snacks. Now, luckily, we were prepared. All of our toiletries were together, open in a tray. All of our snacks, Alia has them in Issa's bag. But what a process.
I feel bad for the security staff because this is a lot of work that they had to do. First, the lady had to take all the liquids out and put them in their own bags and then have them through security. And then the other lady who checked our snacks, she literally went through the whole bag. So it was a lot of work. I mean, we were fine, but for them, it's a lot of work. So
it's a lot of work, and so you may want to budget some time. We didn't have anybody in front of us. There's a massive queue here. So this could turn into a long time. So again, security is right here. Right now we're gonna walk towards these gates. There's not much here, right? So gates 44, I love this map. Just look how easy it is. We're gonna walk through here, we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna come back, and we will walk to the other side, and this is where our gates are. We are flying out of gate F27, and we're gonna come here, check out some shops, and then walk through the gates area, and that's our plan. If you are going to the L gates, 15 minutes, M gates is 20 minutes. Now let's walk over to 41 to 56. That map was quite helpful. There's Hugo Boss here. A lot of the stores, Relay, for your snacks and stuff, a lot of the stores are closed because it's 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, all the stores are closed. But there is a lot of stores, like I just saw Boss and Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret here.
It's nice.
So you can now add some pizzazz in this visual, because right now all you see is shutters.
And some crowd.
And some crowd too, but it's nice and empty. Sadly, all the stores are closed. Hermes coming up next. I actually really like this terminal. It's nice, big, wide open. Love the architecture. Now you can see straight up the sign. We're going to show you guys F41 to 56, but if you have gates L or M, which is taking you towards Terminal 2E, you're going to keep walking. It's about a 15-20 minute walk straight ahead. Here we are.
Wow.
Gate F41 to 56.
Look how beautiful the ceiling is.
Oh my Lord.
That's like jewelry.
That is like jewelry.
How gorgeous is that?
That is good and so clear because everything is open. We're standing at the front of it and I can see all the gate numbers that we wanted to show you. By the way, there's restaurants downstairs. So let's walk through this area and then we'll go to the smaller gates.
And just to add to your previous comment, if you're looking for gates L or gates M, it's a 15-minute walk for L and 20-minute walk. Actually, walk and tram
For
to
M.
M. Yes.
And signage there, signage up there. So once you're inside the terminal, if you're in the right terminal, it's very, very well laid out.
Yeah.
Plenty of signage. So La Maison du Chocolat. There's a lot of people who comment Charles de Gaulle is complex and maybe too much. But every time I've been in this airport, it is beautiful. The red carpet, the visuals behind Alia, like, oh my God.
And what you can see or feel is the smell coming from the bars and restaurants from downstairs. It's the breakfast smell.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I see
So
Paul's
good.
Bakery there too. Gate 45, you can check out your seating area. All the way at the end is gate 50. If this was all packed and crowded, of course, it's a different feel. One of the things we really enjoy when we explore airports around the world is we do fly budget. And when we fly budget, our flight times are really odd. Late night, early morning. And when you do that, this is what we get to experience around the world, just empty airports. Oh, actually, let's go check out a quick, can you do plane spotting? The planes are pretty far away. There's glass here, another glass, and the plane is like hidden behind all these jet bridges. So probably not the best airport for plane spotting, but look, plenty of seating. And Alia was pointing out those benches over there, F49, 50. There's elevators that goes down. Here's another entry into the downstairs cafeteria area. Now, if Paul was open, I would definitely pick a croissant from here, but I think they're just setting up. They're not open just yet. I can smell what Alia was talking about, that they are baking right now, so it does smell really nice. There's a couple of other places like Nature's Kitchen here. I think it's pronounced, I don't know how you pronounce that, EXK.
X-key.
Look, this is all open. There's some greenery here, fake greenery, but it works in airports. Gate information, again that kitchen. Oh, that looks so good. The bread smells amazing. That buttery croissant smell.
Yeah, and I can smell some eggs too.
Yes.
Maybe we're just hungry.
we're just hungry. Now we are at La Maison du Chocolat.
Yeah.
If I have my pronunciation
I think
correct.
that was pretty good actually. What is looking very attractive to me is this kind of packing, because you get a mix of different flavors, and the biggest one is 129 euros.
So almost like $150 for that box.
But if you go a smaller size, then it's 62 euros. It's still a lot, but
it is a lot. Now, if you
is a
spend
lot.
that much money, the expectation for what they taste like goes up too. Here's a money exchange, currency exchange here. Here you can see all your gates, F44 to 50. Now 41 to 43 are on that side, and then 51 to 56 are further, right? So that was your whole tour. Now we're gonna head back to those smaller gates. We do some plane spotting. Check that Air France out. All right, we are passing by Air France Salon Lounge. Very nice and red. Here we are on the other side. Gates F21 to 36. This is the end, by the way. So this is it. I don't see any sign pointing there. You have some desserts here. Gates F21 to 23 on this side, 25 to 30 over there, and 31 to 36 on the other side. Same layout, the same concept. Gate 25, 26, 27, 28, all the way to 30, and on the other side, 36 to 33. There is the same restaurant, EXK, here as well.
the other one on the other side was baking and cooking, so we could smell food. This one is like completely dead for now, but
it is still quite early. It's about 5:40 right now?
5:27.
Oh, 5:27. So things haven't opened up yet, just yet. Really nice, wide open area. Here is the end. End is F30 elevator.
PS5.
They have PS5 that you can play. They have a couple of gaming stations. That's kind of cool. You can zoom in and peek and do some plane spotting. This is F33. You can check out all the departures for this gate. Now this is a feature we have not seen before.
They have these screens on each gate, and it's giving times for all the upcoming flights on this gate.
On
only.
the specific gate, right? So gate F33, you can check out all the flights. Now we're sitting by gate F27, and we were just wondering if you're sitting at the right gate.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back and check our monitor. Here is Paul Bakery. They are setting up.
Oh, that looks good.
Now, it would be a shame if I leave Paris without trying a croissant. Now, my backup plan is on the way back, we can try a croissant. And I know Paul is a chain, but it'd still be a croissant that we tried in Paris.
France.
In France, yeah.
Ooh, Air Austria. Austral.
Yeah, we have been able to spot airlines that we have never seen.
Never heard of.
That we have never heard of, and we
Yeah.
because we were in a airport hotel here called Inside
By
Melia, and it was great for plane spotting. Gates go all the way to 36, and that was the entrance here, and that was naked. You can also check out giant tables here where you can sit, hang out if you want to do some work. Plenty of seating here. Up top, we can reconfirm our flight, which is 7:05, gate L27. We are Casablanca. So here's what we found out. We are gate L27. Alia, come here because we gotta learn how do we get there. If you go to the depart, you can scroll down, and we're going Air France. This is our flight, L27. So all of them are L27. There's this is code share. So we have to go to terminal 2E. We are in
2F.
So we gotta go to 2E. It's a 29-minute walk, and if I press here, how do we go? So we gotta walk all the way back. This is what we explored right now, and we gotta go to this side. 29-minute walk. This way, you get to see now 2E.
L gates.
The L gates. All right, so we're back in that walkway that we're gonna pass through the security for the F gates, and then we'll pick this up when we're closer to 2E. That's the sign right on top. You can see 2E gates L and M. Now the shops have opened, so you can see it's a little bit more nicer, a little bit more bustling, a lot more people coming through security. Gates L and M straight ahead, and they are in Terminal 2E. So in this video, you got to see Terminal 2F and 2E. Remember, we're hanging out here. Very important when you come to 2F or 2E to check out not only your gate number, but the letter that goes with it. And we did have a little confusion. We thought our gate was 27 in the F area, but it was really in the E.
Right, so we are now approaching the L gates where our gate is. And what we have understood so far is that F gates were mostly all European flights. We did discover all of it. It was nice to hang out there, but we need to now move to the L gates where our flight is going to go on. And for L gates, we had to go through the passport control, get our passport stamped. You can see all these screens for all the international flights, most of them Air France.
So we're heading towards 2E gates L. Now this explains why it said you need at least 16, 17 minutes. You gotta go through passport control. You gotta go through all this walkway. So keep that in mind when you're budgeting time to get to your gate, especially in Terminal 2E. Kept talking about plane spotting. You can do plane spotting as you're walking to Terminal 2E. There's also a hotel here, an airport hotel, which is quite expensive, if I remember. It was almost 250 euros a night. Vending
Smokers
machines.
lounge.
Smokers lounge. Now from this point, I wonder how far would be the gate.
The airport is massive. We know that already. It is very, very organized and very nicely laid out. Walk is easy, signage is very clear, but it can still get confusing.
Yes.
We did spend a good amount of time trying to understand what is the difference between 2E and 2F and where should we actually call our Uber for. We still messed it up.
Yeah, and
somehow we managed to. We always say, come early, budget some time for any mishaps or misreading.
Here's a sign for L gates with the arrow up, and I see there's an escalator that goes down to gates 21 to 53. And you can check out, this is a massive area, no access on that side, so we're gonna just follow the yellow. Again, they have done a great job with the signage. Air France app actually told us to go to 2F first and then walk over to 2E, but it does get confusing if you've never been here before. L21 to L53. Here is the map of 2E. The whole thing is Hall L.
Yeah.
It goes from the 30s, the 20s, in the middle, that's where we are, shops, security, and then your 40 and 51 gate, right? That is the whole picture. We are standing right here looking at the wall, and we're gonna walk this way. Ali is gonna try the scanning.
Your flight is in the terminal 2F? Are you kidding me? So okay, I was just scanning it for fun, just to show you guys, but looks like we've been having some trouble at the airport. So if I scan the barcode, it says, warning, your flight is in the terminal 2F. That's where we were, and that's where we're coming from, but
all the screens are showing that our gate is L27. So we're gonna walk over to L27. We're gonna check the screen to see if we're in the right area. But between the app, between the maps, it can get confusing.
Yeah, and when we passed through the passport control line, they checked our boarding pass and they said, okay, go ahead, you're in the right, you're on the right path.
Right.
So,
and this makes more sense because we had to go through passport control because we are leaving for Morocco, right? So I think we're in the right area, but the map can throw you off. We're walking towards 23 to 36. In the middle are all the shops. We're passing by Chanel, Cartier. There's some carts. They're not here right now. An ATM machine if you need some cash. Some other shops here. Very cute, but low ceiling. That other terminal we saw was gorgeous.
yeah,
like
but
that
they
was,
still did a very good job with this one because it's very nice and bright and the stores are beautiful.
So here's Montclair, Burberry, all the high-end stores.
I love Paris store.
Bars. Oh, currency exchange here too, which is closed. A duty-free shop that's closed. And here we are at the gates. The first gate is L21. So again, this is gate 21, L21. Up ahead is 22 to 36. Check out from plane spotting. This is the place to be. I will run very quickly just so I can show you guys Air France A350. Like, just look in this terminal made for plane spotting. Just look how beautiful that is. Check out nice seating area here with some nice fake trees. You have Starbucks on the other side. A bar here with the menu that's closed. Gate 27 is on the other side. We have made it to gate 27. Here we are. We're going to check out another aircraft. This is Air France 777. So now the family and the kids are hanging out here. I do wanted to walk and explore, show you guys some of the later gates, and then we'll come back and check them out. By the way, we only had a couple hours of sleep last night because that's just how our flights turned into. So Khizr's taking a quick 20-minute power nap. We're hanging out here. Let's go check out some of the other gates. It's arrow down, which means keep going straight. There's Pret a Manger. Reminds me of London with a massive line. Approaching gates 30, 32. I really like these gates. Nice wide open. There's a smoker's lounge. Here's gate L31 and gates L30, 32, and there's a whole PlayStation area. We noticed this on the other gates as well. There were a couple of PlayStations there just for you to go and enjoy. You can check out another A350 on this side. Air France, I think it's definitely my favorite looking plane outside of the 747. I think it's 747, then the A350 with its raccoon eyes. Your PlayStation area, PS5. Walk around here, there's standing, sitting areas like such. We're gonna go all the way to the end with the giant sleeping cat. Wanted to show you guys that. See, perfect for plane spotting. You can see another 777 over there, but check out this. This looks like a lounge. It doesn't look like an airport terminal with the leather seats, and look how fancy this looks. And here we are finally in the 2E gates, the giant sleeping cat. It is massive. In Paris, there's always time to dream. And this is your dream cat. You have seating here. You can kind of lay down. And if you like plane spotting, there's nothing better than coming to this corner. There was a 777 just going by, and you can see the runways. You can check out like that American Airlines landing right in front of you. Check this out. Let's go to the other side. You can see some planes standing. There's a sunrise. Definitely check out the airport operations happening with luggage carts. If I turn around, you will see plenty of seating area with the light bulbs. A little viewing area here. This tells you they've made this for plane spotting, right? So hopefully this tour really helped you understood the difference between terminals 2E and 2F. Plenty to do as long as you know exactly where you're going. Trust your instinct. Our app was telling us two different things. Go to the terminal 2F, check in, and then go to terminal 2E. That Air France direction was correct, but it gets confusing when you come here. Screens that are there to guide you will tell you you're in the wrong terminal, but just follow, make sure you go to the gate. There are screens on the gates that you can check and make sure you're in the right area. We finally got L27, that's where a flight from Casablanca is leaving. Here we are at the end of our tour of Terminal 2F and 2E. If you like this and you want more airport tours or city tours or cruises or trains, follow, subscribe, and follow us around the world. On that lovely note, we're gonna catch you in the next one. Bye for now.